think I'll go see Lecter tomorrow.
Why?
Recover the mindset.
Well, damn it, man. You must have some advice. You caught him. What was your trick?
I let him kill me.
That's the same atrocious aftershave you wore in court 3 years ago.
Yeah, I keep getting it for Christmas.
That's the same atrocious aftershave you wore in court. Did you get my note?
Get my card?
I got it.
Thank you.
I'm glad you came. My callers are mostly clinical psychologists from Cornfield University somewhere. Second-raters, the lot.
I'm glad you came. My other callers are all professional. Banal psychiatrists and grasping second-raters. Pencil lickers.
Dr. Bloom sent me your article on surgical addiction in the Journal of Forensic Psychiatry.
And?
Very interesting. Even to a layman.
You say you're a layman. But it was you who caught me. Wasn't it, Will? Do you know how you did it?
I got lucky.
Thought you might be curious to see if you're smarter than the person I'm looking for.
Then by implication, you think you're smarter than me since you caught me.
No. I know that I'm not smarter than you.
You get to see the file on this case. And there's another reason.
I'm all ears.
I thought you might enjoy the challenge. Find out if you're smarter than the person I'm looking for.
Then by implication, you think you're smarter than I am. Since it was you who caught me.
No, I know I'm not smarter than you.
Then how did you catch me?
You had disadvantages.
What disadvantages?
You're
You're
insane.
insane. I want you to help me, Dr. Lecter.
I thought so.
It's about Atlanta and Birmingham.
Yes?
You read about it?
In the papers. I don't tear out the articles. I wouldn't want them to think I was dwelling on anything morbid.
I've read the papers. I can't clip them. They won't let me have scissors, of course. You want to know how
I was
he's
choosing them, don't you?
Thought you would have some ideas. Some ideas. I'm asking you to tell me what they are.
Don't think you can persuade me with appeals to my intellectual vanity.
I don't think I'll persuade you at all. You'll either do it or you won't.
You're very tanned, Will.
I smell dogs.
Your hands are rough. They don't look like cops' hands anymore.
And pine and oil beneath that shaving lotion.
And that shaving lotion is something a child would select.
It has a ship on the bottle, doesn't it? Do you have the file with you?
Yes.
Pictures?
Yes.
Let me have them and I might consider it.
No.
Do you
Dream much, Will?
Goodbye,
Bye,
Dr.
Dr. Lecter.
You haven't threatened to take away my books yet.
Give me the file, then.
Let me have the file and I'll tell you what I
Tell
think.
you what I think.
Let me have the file. An hour and we can discuss it like old times.
Thank you.
This is a very shy boy, Will.
I'd love to meet him.
What were the yards like?
Big backyards. Fenced. Some hedges. Why?
Because, my dear Will, if this pilgrim imagines he has a relationship with the moon, he might go outside. Seen blood
Ever seen blood in the moonlight, Will? It appears quite black. If one were nude, say,
it
would be better to have outdoor privacy for that sort of thing.
That's interesting.
No, it's not. You thought of it before.
I considered it.
Of course, those shards in their eyes, so he can see himself there.
That's interesting.
That's not interesting. You thought of that before.
I had considered it.
You came here to look at me, to get the old scent back again, didn't you?
I want your opinion.
You just came here to look at me.
I'll study them. When you get more files, I'd like to see them too. You can call me when I have to call my lawyer. They bring me a telephone. Would you like to leave me your home phone number?
No.
Do you know how you caught me, Will?
Goodbye, Dr. Lecter. You can leave messages for me at the number on
You
the
know
file.
how you caught me? The reason you caught me, Will, is you're just alike.
Don't you understand, Will? You caught me because we are very much alike. Without our imaginations, we'd be like all those other poor dullards. Fear is the price of our instrument, but I can help you bear it.
Came to get the old scent again. Why don't you just smell yourself?
You want the scent? Smell yourself.
Family values may have declined over the last century, but we still help our families when we can. Your family will. It's a shame. You came all this way and you didn't get to kill anybody. Only consolation is stuck to children. Congratulations for the job you did on him. I admired it enormously.
That was most artistic, the way you disposed of the annoying Mr. Lowndes.
Your cell looks bigger with no books in it.
I wanted to congratulate you for the job you did on Mr. Lowndes. I admired it enormously. Oh, what a cunning boy you are, Will.
I'm sick of you crazy sons of bitches, Lecter. You got something to say it.
Of course you did, and why shouldn't it feel good? It does to God. Why, only last week in Texas, he dropped a whole church roof on the heads of 34 of his worshippers, just as they were groveling through a hymn. He wouldn't begrudge you one journalist.
Does the enemy inside you agree with the accusation? Even a little bit?
I came back to stop the dragon. He stopped.
I want to help you. You'll be more comfortable if you relax with yourself. We don't invent our natures. They're issued to us along with our lungs and pancreas and everything else. Why fight it?
Fight what?
Did you really feel so depressed after you shot Mr. Garrett Jacob Hobbs to death?
Put me next to him, Doctor.
Are you in some SWAT team? Oh, well. Where's the fun in that?
He'll have to take his chances, too. A roof can fall on anybody.
God's terrific. He dropped a church roof on 34 of his worshippers last Wednesday night in Texas as they were groveling through a hymn to His Majesty. Don't you think that felt good?
Why does it feel good, Dr. Lecter?
It feels good, Will, because God has power. And if one does what God does enough times, one will become as God is. God's a champ. He always stays ahead. He got 140 Filipinos in one plane crash last month. Remember that earthquake in Italy last spring?
After the big escape, you send a message to the dragon in the personal ads, ask him for a rendezvous.
He won't go near a mail drop.
He might be curious enough to look at one, see if you sold him. We chose a drop that can be watched only from a few places, from a long way off. We stake out the observation points.
It sounds weak to you, even as you say it.
Secret Service has a setup they've never used that let us have it. You're our best shot, Hannibal. Please.
You, Jack. Is there an opinion that you want, Will?
I have to see Hannibal.